Hey guys, welcome to the channel. For those guys that are new, my name's Daniel, and this video marks the first episode of my new food series called Taste. When you go to a place to eat, such as a restaurant, there's a lot of judgment outside of just the food. The cleanliness, the service, money, anything related to that. I'm trying to make the series based just on the food and the taste, the reaction you get when you take that first bite of whatever it is, the importance of just the taste, the flavors, regarding if you're eating from a food truck, if you're eating from a very crappy location, or if you're eating from a very nice location. And since all those kinds of things affect what you perceive and what you experience, I just want to take all that out and just focus on the food and the taste itself, even the presentation. We're just getting all that out. Just the taste, the flavors, the reaction you get. I want to make this series dedicated on that. I believe that if we take away all the distractions and just focus on actual flavors and what we're experiencing through our taste buds or our brain and all that, it's going to help us really learn the flavors and just learn how to taste food. I created this series to share this kind of thinking towards the viewers, you guys, and also for me. I'm getting into the culinary world little by little. I'm starting to cook a lot more than I used to before, and going to restaurants and eating, the experience and the time that I'm spending eating really seriously now. So that's why I created this series for you and also for me. Talking about all the distractions, the atmosphere, the location, the service. What better place to not think of that than go eat Mexican food? I'm not saying all Mexican restaurants are dirty and their service is terrible and the people are rude, but a lot of the Mexican restaurants here in San Diego have that kind of that vibe. But that's not what we're focused on. We're focusing on the food. So all that distractions don't really matter. And all I care about and all what I'm gonna care about during the series is the food and taste and the flavors. So over the last couple of days, I did some research online through Yelp, through Google, through Zagat, The Eater, a lot of these food critiques, I guess, food communities that review food places, and I found 3 different Mexican taco places for me to try that I've never been to. This is great because I don't have any previous bias or previous experience tasting these kind of food, so it's a perfect way to start the series. The 3 different taco places, I'm just gonna be eating tacos. I'm not gonna be eating anything else because I wanted to specify into one dish. Mexican food is so vast. I think it's probably one of the largest category of food that you could get. Mexican food is one of them. It's crazy the influence it has from other different cultures, other different countries. It's mind-blowing, but I just want to focus on tacos. And tacos also, it's very huge too. There's all different tacos. It's like, I don't know, but I'm just going to try to go to these restaurants and try their most famous tacos. And of course, they're not going to be exactly the same. They're not going to have the same meat and that, but I just want to taste the flavors and see how good they are. Enough talking. I'm really, really hungry. Let's start from the top to the bottom because they're fairly close to each other. I'm going to start off with Lucha Libre Taco Shop. Lucha Libre Taco Shop is our first location. We got the food. We got birria tacos. So birria, for those of you guys who don't know what birria is, it's like a stew. Usually traditionally in Mexico they do with goat and mutton, I think. But in this case here, that's not that common, so they use beef instead. And we have 2 tacos. Now the whole point of the series is just critiquing on taste. So we're not gonna, Tristan is, I didn't, if you guys don't know who Tristan is, he's the other guy.
He's the other guy
who critiques on food and who likes food as much as I do. We're gonna critique just on taste. Right? Okay, you go first.
Spicy. Yes. They put some spicy salsa on top. So there's a lot of meat in here.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's beef stew.
Taco's good.
What do you mean? Okay. The corn tortilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like they actually handmade this. I think it's handmade. I'm not 100% sure.
If not, whoever gets it.
Whoever. If it's not handmade, it's a good tortilla. It's a good corn tortilla. They double stacked it, so you're gonna get a lot of that corn taste. It was good. It's not overpowering at all.
I wish the meat was tender, like more.
A little
tender.
bit more tender, yeah.
It's a little hard.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
So usually, well, that's the downsides of doing it with beef. You don't get that really like tenderness from other meats such as goat, and you know they have different textures. But I mean, I think for beef,
overall it's pretty good.
It's not that bad for the tenderiness.
I mean, it's pretty good actually.
They put pinto beans. It does. It fits. It works well with everything. Works in function. They work well together. So Tristan just said that this taco, this Bria taco from Lucha Libre, reminded him of Gustado's, which we went a couple months back on our LA food trip. So it's very similar. They do Gustado's. They only do stew based.
It has the same taste.
Yeah, it has that similar, stew.
But definitely the one in LA tops this one, I feel. It's just this one's not as. It's harder to eat. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's just.
It is. It's a little more rough.
It's rough.
Gustado's is smaller.
Yeah,
right?
it's a smaller. The smaller, the better with this kind of meat. I feel like it's big, and like more you eat it, it's like really rough. Like all you're thinking about is just munching on that meat. And not really,
like it's not like it doesn't.
It's the spice and the munch. That's what I feel.
Yeah. There's no like falling off. It's not like
stuff. You're not like.
It's not a buttery.
You're not like.
Yeah.
You're not like when you're eating it. It's tough.
Yes, it's tough. So that is the downside of this one. That's Lucha Libre. Let's go to our second location. So we just came back from Los Cuatros Milpes. We did not have tacos because I made a mistake and we threw out the tacos because we ate tamales because this place supposedly had good tamale, which was good. But I was gonna bring the tacos and I was gonna put it in Tristan's bag, right? Because he's brought out a takeout bag and then we threw it away. So we're gonna skip this one because we're full, and we're gonna go to our supposedly a third location. This one's really, really exciting. I'm at Tacos El Gordo, the third and last spot. This has gotten like the most amount of hype over the last, couple of months from my friends. They all said this place is good. And I'm like, I was skeptical, but now we're gonna have to try. I got the spicy pork, the abada, what do you call it? Adobada. Adobada is what they call it. And Tristan got what did he get?
Asada.
The asada, just the steak. Wow. Okay. Right away, I guess I'd say this is far better than the first location. This is far better than Lucha Libre tacos. Oh my god! Explain what you think.
It was amazing. I wouldn't say it's my favorite taco, but it's quick, it's fast. You can see it bust. You could see it like being made right in front of you, and there's a bunch of different lines out at the restaurant where you could go to like the beef section or whatever you got, I forgot the name, or chicken. Basically the flavor of it is like so juicy. It's amazing. The beef is like hard-ish, but it's a good amount because you have that guac too that makes it, you know, enjoyable to eat. Unlike the first one, this is really a kind of taco.
Okay. So the abodaba, the spicy pork, it's crunchy. It has that crunchy because they do it like a shawarma where it rotates, you know? So it's gonna have that crunchiness on the outside since it's the heat is coming towards it, it's circling. So it has that crunchiness. It has that deep pork flavor, but also all the cilantro, the sauce, the onions balances it out. By far the best taco I had out of the 2 taco places that I had today. So yes, this wins. This wins.
Okay, so after going to the 3 places today, definitely the best one was the last one, which was the Tacos El Gordo, right? Yeah. And it was just a more enjoyable taco to eat compared to the other 2, just because it was harder to eat, not as flavorful. Definitely that one is the one I would recommend if you're in San Diego or Mexico, wherever the locations are. And we still haven't tried the taco in the second location because, of course, Daniel was Daniel. So we can't really say the second location's food really well. But in terms of the bean and cheese, what is it? The bean and rice tamales dish that we got, it was pretty good.
I agree with Tristan. The Tacos El Gordo spicy pork taco was the best in terms of flavor and taste out of the other 2 locations. Well, one because the Los Cuatros Milpas location, I threw out the tacos. I have to go back and try it now. But out of the 2 locations, the Lucha Libre, Bria Taco, and Tacos El Gordo spicy pork taco, the Tacos El Gordo was better. So I would really recommend for anyone who's down in the Southern California, Southern San Diego area to go to Tacos El Gordo and try that, because they have a lot of locations. They have, I think, 3 in San Diego, I think 3 or more in San Diego, and then I think a couple in Tijuana in Mexico. So I would really recommend the place. In terms of taste and flavor, that's basically the best one I've had out of the 2 locations. So go to Tacos El Gordo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.